Welcome back to RLTW Strategies. Today is Monday, the 28th of April, and market's going to open in about a minute. So we're going to go watch that. This is where we're at. We're at the XFA. 716 is what we did on Friday. One day, 57 trades. I'm trading strictly micros for the month of, for the month of May. I'll be doing micros. So going into the day, let's see what we got going on. I did some levels. I have a long position in right now. I'm gonna go ahead and close it out because we don't know what the market's gonna do. All right, this is what I got. We got the gap fill from last night's open. Have a support zone here, and the bottom of that support zone on another time frame was yesterday's point of control. So I think I've been moving it. Let's see, that's the hour, it's 4-hour point of control. Let's see what that one looks like. Market is open. So we got a support zone here. We have this support zone from Friday. Yeah, we'll just keep this point of control roughly around there for yesterday's point of control. Here's that break above level that I had on Friday. We'll see if we're able to stay above that. We'll see if we'll be able to stay above the gap fill from yesterday. Here's the gap fill from 23-24 April. It's way up here at 20,000, and then we have this gap fill down here from the 22nd of April that we haven't hit yet. On trend lines, this is the trend line from the all-time high right here. We're still above that trend line, which is good. This is the trend line from 21st of April. We're staying above that trend line, and this trend line right here is from the beginning of the month, 6th of April. So we have some levels, right? We have some levels, we have some trend lines. It kind of looks good. That's not why I have them on there, but hopefully we could catch some movements. And we're trading micros. So we're popping up right now. I might keep the hour time frame up. And we have some pivot points, or maybe the 15-minute. So let's get back to observing the market open. We have 90 million to the buy side on the S&P 500, 100 for the NASDAQ 100. We got negative 37 million to the sell side, and then Dow is 13 million. We had some Trump comments and White House Levitt saying some comments. All right, so it looks like we're moving up. It's still early. We really don't have any news on Market Watch. We got news later on in the week. Nothing scheduled today. For tomorrow, we got some news. We got advanced U.S. trade balance in goods, retail inventories, wholesale inventories, the Scheller Home Price Index across 20 cities, and consumer confidence and job openings. All that's going to be published by 8:30 to 10. And then Wednesday we have CPE, core CPE. Thursday, PMI, U.S. manufacturing, initial jobless claims, and then we have, that's about it for the week. Factory orders on Friday. And then FOMC meeting is next week on Wednesday. So that's going to be a good week. Let's try to keep this account by then because there's going to be a lot of movement. All right, we're coming down. We are coming down. That's on the 15-minute. I'm on it. I'm on micros. That is a good reversal point. Let's keep that. Let's keep this in our. Come on. I had to restart my computer. So this trend line is just from Friday to this morning. This was 9 o'clock, 8:50, 9 o'clock. We started moving up. We couldn't break the high from the previous day, trading day. And we broke below the gap. We still had the VWAP pointing up to the upside on the ES and the NASDAQ. So this could be a liquidity grab. We could bounce on this trend line. This trend line goes from all the way from the 25th of April. And yeah, I mean, we could come to the gap down here. So we'll see. We'll see what we do at the pivot point. I'm gonna go look at my Mag 7. Everything on the Mag 7 is dropping. ES is flat. The VWAP's flat on the ES. What drop is that? That is a pretty nice drop. We're bouncing on the trend line, 83 points. What's up, Pawn? Good morning. I hope you had a good weekend. All the Mag 7's dropping. Here's my levels. I'll put it on the 1 hour. I'll put it on the 1 hour so I could look at the news real quick. This trend line's from all-time high trend line that we broke above. I put this one on this, I think on last night or maybe this morning. I reset all my lines basically, and then that break above area is what I had on Friday last week. We have yesterday's point of control. We have a support area here. This is the gap fill from last night. 24th March gap fill above us. We got the 22nd gap fill below us. We didn't close it on Friday. We just hit the top of it. So we'll see what we do on there this week. I have this level up here at 19,614. Could be resistance. We kind of came up above it, or not above it. We came up almost to it twice. We'll see if this is going to be a resistance level or we go down for the day for Monday. Mag 7 still pointing down. That's all the levels I got. Just got the 2 gap fills above and below. And then some levels up here. But if we're going to get in the 20,000s, we're going to have to break. We're going to have to reach at least this gap fill. So I'm not really worried about the levels above. And today could just be, I mean, it's a no news day too. So what you looking at today? I know you're on your shot clock until, I don't know, hour and a half from now, maybe. X7 is having a nice pullback. Six minutes left on this 15-minute candle. Oh, I thought I selected the shot clock or the candlestick. There it is. Yeah, the ES does look good. And the view app's just pointing high. Was that a liquidity fill in the morning? I want to see us break morning's high. How low will we go? Probably here. Definitely here. If we break this trend line, how many points is that? 17. 30. 30 is a good kick down. All right, 50% of the drop this morning. Oh man, we're gonna hit it? That's crazy. Should have bought down there. All right, so the open market, we cleaned the gap at the open market. Let's see if we can stay above it. It was only a 30-point gap, so really it wasn't that bad, I don't think. Did I move that line? Probably. One minute had a clear breakout from this consolidation. How many fake outs are we going to get today? I mean, buying down there was the play. 70 points. Just don't trust it that early at the open. I'm not there yet. Man, Palantir dropped at the open and is back up. All right, well, if we break and test morning's high, I guess if we come back down and retrace Maybe retest this area right here, go in long. Just see what the candles do, how price action acts when it pulls back a little bit. Apple just busted above the top Bollinger Band on the 5-minute. We're at 211, 36, 38. The first 15-minute candle looks bullish. Look at that. I mean, Lovett says they're going to publish some positive tariff news soon. Maybe that's what's causing everything to go up. There's your breakout. Did you go long? Let's look for the bounce. Play the bounce. I mean, we could see a 50% retracement. That's a strong 5-minute candle. Jesus. Man, Palantir's going up too. I want to go in long right now. Be patient. I'll go on the paper account, because that's what I would want to do. Yeah. I mean, it's good. Scared money don't make money, that's for sure. We have a pivot point up there on the ES at 55.81. So 10 more points on the ES. We could see a rejection at that level. We have a resistance 1 level at 19.677 on NQ. And the pivot is at 19.447. Did we hit exhaustion? Guess possibly buy the pullbacks today. Is gold dropping? Let me see if gold is dropping. Yeah, gold's dropping.
Market is open.
Yeah, I know the market is open. A little delayed. That was the pullback. Let's see what this candle does. Could be a liquidity pull. Man, VWAPs are just holding strong to the upside. Well, now the ES's VWAP is flat. Hard flat on the 5 minute. All right, are we bouncing here for the second time? Are we breaking through? See if we hold the top of that gap. Top of the gap is here, 548. All right, I'm in long. I'm gonna add when you hit the top of that gap again. I feel like my computer froze. No.
Filled.
4 micros. We're at that 50% retracement of that large 5-minute candle. Stop loss. I'm kind of have a mental stop loss at the bottom of this 5-minute candle. I know that's a huge hit, but if I build a position above this area right here, I think I'll be good. I'm also looking possibly at the retest of this trend line right here.
Filled.
Yeah, 200. 1,000. We're coming up to the VWAP 2 on the 15-minute. We're still inside the range of the 15-minute open. We touched the VWAP on the NASDAQ on the 15-minute.
Filled.
I mean, if we come all the way down to this pivot point, I'll be screwed. And it looks like I'm going to get screwed. Let's see if we bounce. This is where I should have entered. This is where I should have went in right here. With my stop down here. That would have been the play. Because it's just, now it's just coming down. Do I close it? I want to add to it. I want to add to it. Oh. I know. You're screaming it. And this is where I should have added, right here at this pivot. I'm gonna be so pissed if it bounces back up right now. Now I just hope it drops. Like, just keep dropping. Just give me the satisfaction that I closed it out. But if this thing pops back into the gap zone, I'm gonna be so pissed. Because I couldn't take the heat. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it goes down. I mean, all the Mag 7 is red right now. That was me buying the top. Thinking we were only gonna retrace 50%. And then, yeah, you're right. That was what I was thinking. I was thinking, and I held on too long. And I'll be digging myself out of the hole for the day. Yeah. Yep, and I traded within the first 30 minutes. Which we know there's a pop in a drop, or drop and a pop in the first 30 minutes. Balancing out the market in the morning. All right. We're below the 15-minute open. Fifteen-minute open is at 483.75. Don't go back up. It's gonna do what it's gonna do. If it pops back up there to the top of the day, I'm gonna be so pissed. I'll be so pissed. That pivot point bounce was good though. If this continues to consolidate and move up. We're gonna go back up to the top of that gap. And I close it at the bottom. That's why I need to see this drop below this area right here. Otherwise, it just scared me out of the position. Yeah, if I cut it early, then I was able to get in. I could have got in here. Instead of holding on through all that pain. Or if I held on, I'd be back to break even or a little bit above it. Especially when I wanted to add in down here, like 6 more contracts. Then I would have lost it if we broke it. we break the 15-minute range, do we short? On the downside, if we break the 15-minute range to the downside, 15-minute open? Or will we just be chopping today? My account will be chopped up today. Yeah. Cart. What is cart? Carton de Colombia? No, that's something else. Maybe. Maybe. Ten to 11 reversal or breakout. All right, are we consolidating?
Yeah, well, the Canadians don't sound like they're, of course, they're in they're in the middle of election right now, and they don't sound like they're in any big hurry to do a deal. The Prime Minister Carney said the other day, we'd rather have a good deal rather than a fast deal. So we'll see how that election plays out. That could dictate the course of any negotiations. But in the meantime, the Canadian economy is going to suffer. American auto companies are going to suffer because they rely so much on Canadian suppliers. So you could look for a lot more disruption the longer that drags out with the cloud of uncertainty hanging over it as it has for several weeks.
And Greg, what about the big companies, let's say Walmarts and Targets and retailers? They have to replenish their inventories. Where do they stand on all this?
Yeah, so this is a big story we have out today is that retailers like Walmart and Target, the big ones and small companies are looking at those 145% tariffs on goods from China and saying, we can't do that. We can't afford that. That's twice or more than twice what we could pay. So we're just canceling orders from China. And so we're when those orders would have already gotten here, we're going to see volumes through U.S. ports go down. We're going to see inventories through warehouses go down. And in the big retailers that even said privately to President Trump, according to our reporting, that this could mean shortages and price hikes. So
I feel like we're gonna pop up.
that is underway between China and the U.S. hasn't really hit the real economy right now. We hear the administration say, "Oh, well, Wall Street has had a good run. It's time for us to focus on Main Street." Well, Main Street is about ready to get hit with some of this, and unless things change fast, then we're going to start seeing it in a lot of in some layoffs in industries like trucking and logistics and warehousing, where really the rubber meets the road between trade and the U.S. economy.
Are we past the point of
ES just popped above the VWAP and below the point of control. And the point of control and the EMA are right next to each other on the ES.
getting the stuff that we typically get?
Could reject it.
In the short run,
5.5, 5.8 level.
today, nobody would expect this. That he was freezing all tariffs, and he was gonna try to do this another way. He kind of backpedaled on everything. We still have a supply with that.
Well, I entered too long on the paper account.
Placed again, and we would have the volumes surging through U.S. ports, and we saw during the pandemic what happened.
It was up at 720.
Nodes of supply chains built out.
I was expecting to pop up above that gap fill.
In Los Angeles. So that's the kind of thing most people don't think it's going to happen on that kind of scale, but the system can handle big declines or surges in volumes, and that's what we're looking at over the next several weeks or few months.
All right, Brendan, thank you so much for joining us. Always appreciate getting your reporting. This is Brendan Berry, global trade editor for Bloomberg News, joining us from London. And again, there was some reporting out of Bloomberg and others over the weekend, just simply the volume of ships leaving Chinese ports, setting sail for certainly the west coast of the U.S. And we often talk to Jim Soroka, who runs the port of Los Angeles and Long Beach. We'll certainly get back in touch with him in the next couple days. But some of those sailings have declined dramatically.
I mean, maybe it just rejected up there.
That's what Brendan was suggesting was there was some canceled orders from some.
I feel like it's gonna pop up though.
We'll stay on top of that story.
What I feel and what I see. Where can it go before we go up? We got that support zone. Just chopping. The minute consolidation is it's pretty wicked. Rejected the point of control and dropping below the VWAP. We're just chopping. We keep bouncing on the VWAP. Below and above it, below and above it. We're just waiting for something.
Headlines and breaking news 24 hours a day at Bloomberg.com, Bloomberg Television, and the Bloomberg Business app. This is a Bloomberg Business Flash.
And it's Bloomberg Business Flash brought to you by Interactive Brokers. Trade over 10,000 U.S. stocks and ETFs, U.S. equity index options, U.S. treasuries, and more on your timetable. Learn more at IBKR.com/around the clock. Well, we've got stocks mixed this morning. This is investors watch for signs of progress in trade negotiations. We have the Nasdaq down about a tenth of a percent, the Dow up about half a percent, the S&P 500 up about a tenth of a percent. The two-year yield at 3.74%. That's little change. The yield on the 10-year 4.25%, and that's up about 1 basis point. To commodities, COMEX gold up about 0.6% at $3,320 an ounce. We go to oil, Brent crude down 1%, $66 a barrel. WTI crude $62 a barrel. And over to currencies, we have the Bloomberg dollar spot index down about a tenth of a percent. A few stocks on the move this morning. Shares in British food delivery company Deliveroo, they're up nearly 17% in London. This is after it received a takeover proposal from DoorDash. The offer will have valued Deliveroo at about $3.6 billion. And some more deal-making news. You have Germany's Merck buying Stamford, Connecticut-based SpringWorks Therapeutics for an equity value of about $3.9 billion. We have shares of Merck up more than 2.5%. That's in Germany. And SpringWorks, they're up about 3%. And finally, Airbus struck a deal to buy some factories that make Airbus parts from Spirit Aerosystems. And Spirit, as you know, in the process of being bought by Boeing. We have Airbus up about 3.5%, Spirit up 3%, and Boeing up nearly 3%. For on-demand news 24 hours a day, subscribe to Bloomberg News Now. Wherever you get your podcasts, I'm Lisa Mateo.
Now we're below the VWAP. I'm watching the 1,000 tick chart.
Appreciate that. Alex Steele out today on Paul Sweeney. We're live here in our Bloomberg America.
We could reject right here.
On YouTube as well. All right, looking at a chart
Nope.
in the S&P 500.
Nope, that was a liquidity fill.
The bad news is, or the good news is we're up 10%.
Maybe.
That's
11, it's 1024.
So the bad news is we're still down about 10% from the
Don't trust it.
highs of earlier this year. So I don't know which way you look at it here. Glass half empty.
Yeah, that was a liquidity fill.
Our next guest, she's got an opinion, I'm sure. Sylvia Jablonski, Chief Executive Officer and Chief Investment Officer of Defiance ETFs, joins us here. So Sylvia, it's been a crazy year for investors here. We started the year with animal spirits, deregulation, pro-growth government, and kind of here we are today with a lot of uncertainty in the marketplace. What are you telling your clients these days?
Well, good morning. It sure has been an interesting year, and to your point, I think that we expected,
Phil.
our clients and investors expected that it would be all, all systems go, right? And it's going to be the roaring 2020s, and the last 5 years of this decade are just going to be unbelievable because of tax cuts and deregulation and all these things to be said. And now I think
Order
investors are
filled.
going to be sitting back and saying, what's going to happen? Is
Nothing.
this administration going to take this so far that they might just crash everything, right? But what we're telling investors, though, is maybe we haven't seen this specific thing before in terms of tariff policy, but we have seen this type of thing with markets where you have these, massive pullbacks, and then over time you have some sort of catalyst that turns things around, and you have these, epic reversals going the other way. So we just tell clients really to stay the course. Don't take any kinds of losses if you don't need to take losses. And if you're in a position to put cash to work, it kind of depends on who you are, right? If you're a young investor, Mag 7 is close.
I mean, we just broke out of that
30% in some cases.
range area.
If you're in an
Chop.
institution and you're over allocated there,
Chop, chop,
look
chop.
at an XMAG, look at an equal weight S&P and equal weight NASDAQ and things like this to allocate new money, but don't sit on the sidelines because these are opportunities.
Okay, so Sylvia, that's what you're telling your clients, but how are they taking that advice? Are they a little bit on bended knees? Are they confused? Are they just like, okay, I'm gonna listen, I'll do it? But how are they reacting to that advice?
Yeah, and that's a great follow-up question because I think that, if we look at
Ooh-wee.
the markets and we see what's actually happening, a lot of times
Sell breakouts at 10:30.
The meat of the earnings season here. What have you seen or heard from some of these companies as they try to articulate what's going on with their business?
Yeah, and this is a really interesting earnings season, right? I think the markets, like the fundamentals and the technicals are kind of diverged a little bit, right? So we see technicals, and technical information looks pretty good.
What's
It looks like
gold
we're getting
doing?
a rebound here. It looks like,
What is
markets are getting
gold
fundamentals right
doing?
and things like this and recovery. But if you look at the fundamentals and just the macro picture, it's kind of fuzzy.
Gold just
We
popped
can't
up.
see into the future. And so earnings so far, you have about 36% of companies that have reported, 73% have beat on EPS, 63% have beat on revenues, but almost all of them have kind of a cloudy outlook. And I think that is what the market and investors are uncomfortable with. And so we really have to just sit tight and see what kind of information
15-minute
we
looks
get out of
bearish.
us before we can fill in the gaps on the future or near-term prospects for fundamental analysis.
So with that said, you mentioned macro earlier,
There's the
and
15-minute.
more, reporting earnings this coming week. What's your anticipation? What do you think they're going to say?
I mean,
This
I
candle
think that,
closes. I mean, it's an
earnings will
engulfing.
probably come out pretty strong for the most part. I think we're going to hear, some good stories about the quarter. But the problem is the quarter is backward looking, and some of these tariff issues have, just come into play a little bit more recently, and the future is uncertain. So I do think that, in order for the market to kind of maintain the status quo, which is where we are now, we've had a little bit of a recovery. We need to hear good news from the Max 7, right, in terms of what happened last quarter. And I think we need to hear at least, kind of benign cloudiness about the future,
What was that
for
one?
lack of better words,
Oh.
because we know that they can't predict what's going to happen. But if we hear things like
1 minute left on
we're
this
cutting
5-minute candle.
costs significantly, we're doing significant layoffs, there's a balance between cost cutting for efficiency and panic. And so I think a lot of the earnings reports will be listened to in great detail this earnings season.
Sylvia, thanks so much for joining us. Always appreciate getting a few minutes of your time. Sylvia Jablonski, she's the CEO and CIO of Defiance ETFs. Well, our good friends, and I think I speak for most Americans when I say that, our good friends up north in Canada, they are having an election today for Prime Minister. We want to get the latest reporting on that. Derek Detroit, Executive Editor for Canada, Bloomberg News, he's up there in Toronto. Hey, Derek, I think most Americans, either we consider Canada to be our good buddies, or we don't really think about it at all here. How did the average Canadian up there think about some of the rhetoric coming from our president?
Well, for the most part, Canadians are pretty frustrated and in some cases even angry at the rhetoric coming from the president. And I mean, there's two parts of it. There's the trade war, which obviously has a very real impact, and we've already seen some layoffs at companies that have been affected by it, or temporary shutdowns of factories where the company just says, the situation's too uncertain, tariffs are making everything too uncertain, and we can't continue for now. So it's having a real impact on, people's lives in some cases. But the other part of it is
I mean, that's
the
a.
basis coming
On
from
the 5-minute,
again on true social diplomacy saying Canada should
that could be a higher low.
and
Higher low here.
so there's just
Higher low here.
very little appetite for this next week.
Higher high, higher high, higher high.
If anything, that has energized parts of this election campaign, particularly the Liberal Party campaign, more than just about anything.
And as I understand it, Derek, kind of where many of the conservative voters actually reside in Canada, tends to be out west. How did those folks
Coming into this
actually
congestion
respond?
right
I
now.
can't imagine they like that kind of talk either.
Can't break that low right
Well,
there.
but I think that
432.
the Conservative Party's done a pretty good
15 minutes still looks bearish.
create some distance between itself and what's going on.
Hitting the pivot point again.
Leaders here probably have right there, just like
That was a 3-bar. 5-minute 3-bar reversal.
states and so on. And the conservatives have really tried to turn the discussion back to the issues where they have some clear advantages on, that they are, the party of lower taxes, that they are proposing more efficient government. That's very appealing to the conservatives across the country, but there happen to be more of those people out west. It's also, conservatives have also got more of a pro-energy bent, more
Yep.
pipelines and exporting more oil and gas.
All right, are we going down to 19,400? We have a support zone down there at 19,375 to 19,375. We didn't break that low yet.
Derek, will Canadians know who their prime minister is by some point later this evening, or they have also the risk, like we do here in the U.S., that it can take days or even weeks? All right, Derek, thanks so much for joining us. Appreciate getting a few minutes of your time. Derek DeCloet, executive editor for Canada Bloomberg News. He joins us from Toronto via Zoom thing. So they've got their election here, and it was interesting. I saw some early reporting. They said that prior to President Trump making these comments about Canada, the Conservatives were ready to roll. I mean, they had like a 20-point lead in the polls. They were ready for a change up there. And
The Dallas Fed manufacturing data was going to get released.
around this
Huh.
national identity issue.
Yeah, and like he was just saying, it has changed. I mean, it could change on,
Yeah.
on the drop of a dime too, with feelings of back and forth among the different polls.
Yep. So interesting. We'll see how it goes up there. We'll have that reporting for you later tonight and into tomorrow for sure. S&P 500 absolutely unched on the day. I saw Lisa Kronitzer over there. That's why I never use that term. I know she doesn't like it. The Dow's up 115 points. The Nasdaq's down 41 points. So we got some red and green on the screen. Looking at the 10-year Treasury.
Yeah, who's leading the market right now?
Higher, 4.25% for
ES or NASDAQ?
opening up. This is Bloomberg Morning.
To the downside, NASDAQ's winning. If we're going to the upside, ES is winning. Are we going down? Nope, we chopping. Is Microsoft and Apple bottoming out? Did we hit our low with Apple and Microsoft? Are we basing? Putting in a base? We're still in that range. We still broke out and came back into it. Oh man, Microsoft's just moving. I want to go long, man. ES is above the VWAP. NASDAQ is above the VWAP. Okay. If that's the case, can I go to minis? If I put a stop in, can I go to minis? No, because I could lose 700 like super quick. And then I'll be down 1400. I mean, I am down 1400. I'm just looking at my zero balance. I just lost my I lost what I made, and then I'm negative the same amount of what I made. Yeah, I know. I just need to it's too late now with the stop. The stop's way down here now. 40 points. I don't even feel comfortable putting on a mini with 40 point stop. I mean, we're still in a, I mean, we didn't really do anything since the open. We're still right there. There's not really anything. I mean, yeah, there's like 40 to 80 point movements within since open, but we really haven't really moved. We haven't really moved because when I decide I want to go in position, we're in the middle. And when we're below the middle, I want to short it when I should be buying it. And when we're at the top, I think we're going to keep going, and we don't. So we're ranging in this chop. Are we going to have follow through at some point today?
Headlines and breaking news 24 hours a day on Bloomberg.com, Bloomberg Television, and the Bloomberg Business Flash.
Bloomberg Business Flash.
Business Flash brought to you by IBKR. Financial advisors switch to Interactive Brokers for lowest cost global trading and turnkey custody solutions. No ticket charges and no conflicts of your interest. Learn more at IBKR.com/RIP. Well, look at that stocks mix. This is as investors wait for key company reports from four, the so-called Mag 7. And I also wonder if more economic data is going to support the hopes of earlier than expected interest rate cuts from the Fed. We shall see. We'll go to the Nasdaq first, down about a tenth of a percent, 19 points. The S&P 500 up a tenth of a percent, or 5 points. The Dow up 0.3%. Or one adjourned for the earnings.
All right, here's my chance. Let's see.
That's down 1 basis point. We have the yield on the 10-year.
Let's see.
4%, and that is a little change. We have COMEX gold, 3,000.
Now it looks like a short.
Brent crude, $66 a barrel. WTI crude, $62 a barrel. And the Bloomberg Dollar Spot Index is down about.
See, when it comes down, I think it's going to be a short now.
Upgrades and downgrades for today.
I mean, we do got this going on. I've seen this before. This little ooh,
Securities to buy. I know
from our high, basing out. Now we're slowly moving down, and then this thing's going to go like this, like that.
Downgraded the stock to reduce from buy. And finally, fast food chain Jack in the Box. It was up as much as 4%. Now it's up about 5%.
Man, Microsoft's pulling back too.
Stifled to buy.
Apple's pulling back. Nvidia's pulling back.
Strengthen its balance sheet. That's the reason for that. For on-demand news 24 hours a day, subscribe to Bloomberg News Now. Wherever you get your podcasts, I'm Liz Mateo. That is a Bloomberg Business Flash. Paul.
All right, Steph, we appreciate that. Alex Gill out today. I'm Paul Sweeney, live from our Bloomberg Interactive Broker studio, along with Lisa Mateo.
It's chopping.
Live on YouTube as well as internet.com.
Glad I didn't short. Look at where it's at now.
All right, big
40 points back up.
there for the S&P 500. We have $20 trillion in market cap. So report earnings this week. That is big, another record from last week. And some of the big
Playing with my emotions.
we really want to get a handle on kind of how those
We got a bunch. We look at these. Look at these wicks
Dan keeps saying David
on the
Smith,
5 minute.
technology analyst for Bloomberg Intelligence, are on
We have this wick
both
up,
Chicago and
this wick up,
Detroit.
this wick up.
Andy, let me start with you here.
Buyers coming in.
What you've heard so far from some of the big tech companies and what you expect this week, how are some of the companies
Now I think it's
that
gonna go
have
up.
been real drivers for the stock market? How are they kind of saying they're seeing the world out there these days?
Yeah, I think in the case of Meta, I mean, clearly they are exposed to the de minimis rule where companies in China can't really ship any products below $800 anymore. And that was a big driver of ad spending from Temu and Chain and some of these advertisers. So that's going to impact Meta. We saw in the case of Alphabet, the click ads grew only 2%. The pricing was relatively stable. So I think in the case of Meta, the ad pricing may come
VWAP's
under
flat
pressure
on Nasdaq.
with Alphabet. And the ad
We're
impressions
above the point of
may
control on the
help
ES and
there.
above
So
the VWAP on the
there could
ES.
be a case against Meta and similarly for Alphabet. These companies have a good going record on
Gold's
the
hitting a double
technology
top,
front, but
possibly
now that the macro
from
environment has gotten
Friday.
much more worse, and I don't see, even though the impact would show up more in 2Q, I don't see how
We're
by
above on the top of that
3Q.
range. I mean,
What about AI
we
spending?
never broke that low, the day's
Are
low.
investors really looking
We
towards
still
that?
have a higher low.
Meta raised their capex the last time there was
Still
a
considered a higher
valuation
low. We
gap.
bounced above this
The
pivot
view
point.
is that Meta is looking for an Amazon and Microsoft to share
Is
some
there
of the revenue
continuation to the upside?
because they have an open source
We're
model.
still
So
on this
I
range though.
think they're under pressure to kind of cut back on the capex or the reality
Flip a
announcement.
quarter.
But so far, no one has pulled back on the
Flip a
capex
quarter, the
plans. So I think there's
probability
still some volumes to come out in
30%.
terms of the GPUs and overall AI infrastructure. So it'll be interesting to see what they handle.
Hey, Anurag, I kind of think even within technology, which is such a great growth story and some batters, some slowdowns, I think of the software companies that you cover as kind of maybe one of the safer places to be within technology. What do you expect to hear from the Microsofts of the world?
There you go.
On a relative basis, I think you're right about that. But at
Trying
the
to
same
break
time,
out of that
it could
range.
have an impact on the second degree demand. If the enterprise tech spending starts to cut down,
That's gonna
that
drop.
has an impact on software space as well. So that's the something we will be looking for. But I would agree with Mandeep that we are not
We
anticipating
got to get above
tremendous
this gap
upticks
if we're going to
in
continue
the
going up. If we don't
software
stay,
US
if we don't maintain above
this week, because those are the
the
names that
gap,
will
there we
play
go. Are we
on
going?
in terms of how AI spend will shape up over the next 12 months.
Hey, let's look at the tech stack.
Down and up. All right, I'm gonna grab a sweater real quick.
Exposure to
I'm starting to like
tariffs and maybe a slowing global economy.
be a little
So
cold.
Apple's going to be front and center over there. There's so much news about their ability to boost the supply chain. That's not that easy. We do anticipate some pull forward in demand for them. We know Apple stores were really crowded before the tariff date, and that will show up in some of the numbers. But the question is going to be what kind of guidance can they give, and in fact, if they can even give guidance at this point, and how if there is a big number that goes up on tariffs, can they even fulfill the demand? So there's going to be a lot of noise around that supply chain and what they're doing to offset that both in the near term and in the long term.
And the other big story for today, IBM planning to invest 150 billion in U.S.
Down
technology
then up.
software. Maybe break it down for us. What does that include? That's a pretty big number.
Yeah, I mean, look, in the case of IBM, they are not a big spender on AI capex, so clearly, they are looking to expand in terms of their own investments, whether it's
Apple's moving back up.
Kubernetes or
I don't know if it's going to be able to hold it. It's hitting the VWAP.
But we've heard that from
Microsoft's
Microsoft
about to hit the
about
VWAP.
$500 billion over the next 4 years. So a lot
We
of
could
these
retest this high.
companies are looking to appease the administration with
It's
their
just a slow
investments in their
grind.
own bring manufacturing back. It'll be interesting to see where IBM sort of thinks about investing
It has to break this.
beyond
Come on.
$150 billion because, as I said, they're not a big player when it comes to the AI infrastructure play that the other hyperscalers are right now.
Hey, Anurag, I seem to remember a lot of the CEOs that you and Mandeep cover making their way to Washington, D.C. over the last 3-4 months and having meetings with the president.
I'm buying the high of the range on the paper account. Let's see if I get tore up.
The benefit of that, or is it having any impact? Because
frankly speaking, these companies are the ones that are really putting US at the forefront. I would be very surprised if we see a much more hostile behavior against them. The big question is going to be when the
19,500.
first
Can we
statement
stay above that area?
right now for much of these companies. We'll find out how the administration takes over or puts their credibility or the backing behind those deals.
Where's the point of control? Oh, that's the 1 minute. Let's see.
Are we going to be hearing more and more about
Okay, there's the point of
quantum
control.
computing?
19,511.
AI, when is quantum kind of going to move forward?
I think at this point, given the macro environment we are in, I would focus more on what the companies think is, monetizable in the near term. Quantum would be further out. At the same time, could
All right.
1 to 2% of
10 minutes
those
from the top of the hour.
go into quantum? Yes, but the big chunk would still be allocated towards AI and specifically inferencing because everyone seems to be quite bullish about the type of use cases that are emerging around AI agents and what it means for overall enterprises.
All right, fellas, thank you so much.
How much down do you think we may be going before we go up? You think we're going to retest down here at 19,237?
Run our global technology research
Think
effort at Bloomberg
the
Intelligence.
down first is going to be 19,400?
Is a global
And
business
that's 100 and something
flyer.
points.
We
Do we have that in us today?
all around the world, and we do. Asia, Europe, North America, we've got it covered for you. And Mandeep and I learn what companies can score us. We appreciate getting a couple minutes of their time. It's going to be a big week for earnings. Continued big week for technology companies. To what extent is their business being impacted by some of the economic uncertainty that may be building out there as a result of maybe some uncertain tariff policy issues? So we'll see how that plays out this week. We hit one again, $20 trillion in market cap. Those companies reporting this week. Looking at the markets, up 8 points for the S&P 500. Coming up, we're going to check in with Poonam Goyal, senior U.S. e-commerce and retail
Yeah.
analyst with Bloomberg Intelligence on
These ones right here.
how they're gonna kind of feel tariffs at the supermarket.
These wicks.
Level. That's coming up in Bloomberg Intelligence. This is Bloomberg.
Nvidia looks like a bearish flag on the 5 minute. Everything looks like a bearish flag. Apple, Amazon, Tesla's dropping. Dude, yeah.
Filled.
Oops, wrong one. Come on.
Order filled.
Drop and then up, huh? Drop and then up. Drop and then bounce up. I don't know if that helps at all. Definitely consolidating. Okay. That makes sense. Don't go long on a breakout until we sweep the lows. or it breaks out at 10:30, and you're talking Central Time, so 11:30. All right. I could see that. I always get trapped in that too. When on the breakouts, and then we sweep. Man, Palantir dropping, Apple, Amazon, Nvidia. Man, maybe just short now. Nasdaq's below the VWAP on the 5-minute.
Bloomberg Intelligence with Alex Steele and Paul Sweeney on Bloomberg Radio.
All right, Alex Steele is off today. I'm Paul Sweeney with Lisa Mateo here in the Bloomberg Interactive Brokers Studio, streaming live on YouTube as well. So check us out there. You know, we haven't really seen
1 minute left on this 5-minute candle. Look at that.
the up level yet, but experts say we will in the coming weeks. And just kind of look at the supply chain and how things work, and that might be the timing, particularly as it relates from China. What are the retailers going to do? What are the wholesalers going to do? Are they going to eat it with their margin? Are they going to pass it through to us? I don't know.
Dude, are we dropping now?
U.S. e-commerce and retail
Mag 7 is all hitting the bottom of their bearish flags.
When are consumers going to start seeing higher prices, tariff-related higher prices? When are they going to see that at the retail level?
We got 30 seconds left on this candle. Let's see what happens. We could continue with the same size candle down to here, to this blue line, or we could pop up to the bottom of this green candle and then come back down. What kind of downward 5-minute candle is it going to be?
If we see the China tariff rate continue at 145%, which is where it stands today, it is
Hands off the mice. Mouse. Mises.
still a few more months before you really see the big price increases.
Mooses.
The Chinese e-commerce retail.
All right.
And Tambu, I have to be honest. My daughter, a few weeks before this even started, she was like, "Mom,
New candle on the 5-minute.
stock up on Shein."
She understands economics.
She understand. But I think that thought process was in a lot of people's heads too. But even with the price hikes, like Shein hikes U.S. price as much as 377%. Even with those hikes, is it still
It's hesitating. Look at that 5-minute right here.
What do you get in the U.S. stores?
Yeah, look, it's still cheaper. I actually went onto the Shein app this morning after I saw, the price increase was going into effect. And it's something to
All right, it come up to here,
Honestly, you're right. But I mean, if you take the price of something from $1 to
then it could drop.
it's a 200% price increase. So will it help the consumer pull
Microsoft just
and buy? That's probably
is
what
kissing the VWAP.
something like small like that. So I think you have to look at the price elasticity and to your
11 o'clock. 5 minutes till 11 o'clock.
still more
Then 11:30. Let's go.
in the US.
Patience. Wait for the setup.
But yes, prices are going up there. Remember, they're hit with two things. The first is the tariff, of course, but the de minimis exemption that they no longer can hold is the bigger hit that they have, which is why they're having to face all these tariffs, which other countries are not having to do. It's only China.
Yes, just broke below the VWAP. Nasdaq's below the VWAP by quite a bit.
I think, once again, the small and mid-sized
Tesla, Palantir, Nvidia,
most here, as you mentioned,
Amazon are all,
they can deal with the margin pressure.
looks like it's going to break down.
When my kids were young, we had to go out by a French
Microsoft's the only one that's kind of
store right in town.
holding its 50% range
Local super
from the morning.
and all that kind of stuff. But if they see their prices rise, what are they going to do? And that's a big part of this U.S. economy.
Yeah, look, the mom and pop shops, the small businesses, to the extent that they still have inventory, they can probably
And we're breaking.
The other 470.
19488. 19488.
Alright, short 4 from 79. Let's go.
Filled.
Let's go. 79. Will we see push to the downside? Damn. This holds, I'm out, and I'll be done.
Okay, the support holds Dakota.
Yep, if this lower end holds.
I know I should, huh? Okay. I'll go
Order
one.
filled.
I'll go one.
What price do you see, want to see it get through until you feel when you feel somewhat quote unquote comfortable? 30s already.
Yeah, we have a ways to go till I feel comfortable on this one in this type of a market where we just announced different points we're in.
There's nothing on this order book either. It's pretty thin. It's just there's no
Stops up here.
moving trading right now. I don't know if everyone's waiting for something or what, but
That's 700. Ah!
So it's funny, we had quiet. I should say slow. It's been quiet. Let's say slow. We're only looking here at the equities, right? So, Jay, any others? I haven't seen gold's been moving, but I know you got a bazillion markets up on your chart over there, Jay. Anything else? Because I see cattle's been rocking and rolling through. Any other markets
cattle,
that?
natural gas has been moving. Natural gas is up 5%.
Okay.
Crude oil has been moving. I am looking for a gold short. We did that half-hour close right at that 200 moving average on the 30-minute.
Fill.
Now I have a spot that I can kind of limit risk above new highs a day. So I am going to take. I'm going to take one for right now. One micro gold short. I'll take two. Risking about 150. So
11 o'clock.
seeing if this 200 moving average holds.
What are you short from, Jay? Sorry. No, two.
38.10.
Oh, okay, 38. Yes, 33.
38.10 gold.
Yep, thank you. Okay. Yeah. Brokerage account survey. Go fill it out, please. You'd be so kind. Please.
Please, for my
Thanks,
family.
Richard. Well, feed us, man.
Every survey's package $1.
Can't give you any physical goods to fill it out, but
No. It's not the kindness of your heart.
give you
Please.
some karma.
As always, that's what we're about here. Good karma, indeed. Good vibes. Got number 5 on the big board. You got a head bunch of lunatics. Some call him the most outstanding coach for season 1.
I feel like it's going to pop up.
100% is one of the best.
It's pass rate, right? I think it was pass rate. I think that's what
It was the pass rate.
Yeah, it was. What was it again, Jay?
69%.
That's insane.
We did it for the memes.
Nice.
We got it. Nice. 69.
It's going to pop up.
That's what you get here. You a lunatic?
I've learned a lot. Hey, and Jay, you're gonna be on tonight with me on slow markets too. It's the best.
Sir. Slow markets has been a lot of fun.
I just remember to like and subscribe. There's 5,500 people watching.
Like Jared, I love it.
One
Love
click.
it. Literally the first thing.
All right, Nvidia's dropping.
These guys. Come on. 18,479. It is.
Yeah, I'm what's up right now.
It's just.
All the Mag 7s down, save Meta up 0.5%, Apple scratch.
Yeah. Got nothing on the order book. Jay is short both. Yeah, these guys are taking trades. Oh, remember last week it was less talking, more trades. That was the theme of the week. That's what. Yes. Less talk, more trades. That was. Oh, I love that.
Less talk and more action.
And pretty much. Pretty much. That's exactly what it was.
Come on. Just drop.
Don't win, then let's not try.
Having fun, yeah.
So since 7:45 this morning, we're down about 5 bips or so in the 10-year yield.
Come on.
I think that's part of what we're seeing in the markets here, where like as interest rates go down, it's more supportive of the non-mega cap cash cows. Squeezing some of that rotation.
200. I couldn't hold it.
Come on, send it. Hey Jay, H
I couldn't
trades.
hold it.
H trades. These VIPs forms drop yet? Not yet. That's all along we say. What do you got, Jack? If you've seen it.
Oh, I thought you were done with me. Let me take a look.
Am I? I can't.
Not yet.
Nothing amazing.
No, nothing amazing.
Amazing.
All right. Well, while he's doing that, I'm gonna throw it over to Eddie. Eddie, last week we saw this Let's Talk More Trading. Let's Talk More Trading. We got a lot of awesome feedback on the dashboard. So we have to do a little talking here. So we're gonna do a little bit more talking. These guys have trades on Eddie. Hit him. Dashboard. What's up, buddy?
Slightly hit. Yes, yes, talking about OpStep as we invited 10,000, count it, 10,000 more traders to the new OpStep X dashboard, and you can be next. You could be. What we've got there is on the new OpStep Trader dashboard, you can bank your resets for future use, real-time stats, instant express limit account activation, instant payout, and there's a lot more we can add. So, also, these invitations let you lock up to 5 accounts for 25% off your first month. Any size account on it. On your first month, any size trading account on it. Now, I'm going to post a link here coming up, and we'll get this on the board here right now. But click on the link. There it is.
What did Truth Social say?
Chat here if you already haven't. Just to let you know, it's currently only
Power
available
outages
in the
in
United States,
Spain.
but we are putting the finishing touches on this for our international traders. If you are outside the U.S., sign up now to secure your spot. So you're first to know when the dashboard is live.
Well, I should have held on to it.
Outside the U.S., you can click on that link also, and there it is right there. That's what I've got, and I'm going to pass this back to Andre. Andre, there you go. Yes, sir. How are you?
See you at dinner.
Markets teasing me.
That would have been $1,800 if it hits the bottom of this wick.
Here,
If I held on to it, I just couldn't take it.
Go. We got it. We're not out of the woods yet. We have to get through these all the way down to 430. Got ways to go.
Jerome.
Jerome.
ES finally seeing some selling below deal up here as well. Next stop's the IB low.
What price is that?
Yeah. Oh well, man. Oh well.
Okay, if you want to put a decimal.
Couldn't take the pain.
Yeah, who cares?
It kept on popping up.
Gulls, they're
Yeah, I know. I should have kept the stop up there.
We've been gaps on DBs filled.
1,800. Damn.
Always one hold, right?
That would have been a good clip to make today. I would have stopped and turned it off at that point.
Maybe one back in COVID. I don't know.
Oh yeah, of course. Out of the right, crude oil, $61.96.
In the NASDAQ, there's a session gap below. Goes from 18.
Yeah, I mean, that's all I could do is learn from it.
Another one below that goes from 18,261.5 and over 18,171.
That's all you could do.
There's session gaps. There's a tiny one above. Goes from 19,890 quarter up to 19,937.5. There's session gap. Those are the ones within reach.
All right, let's go to Dakota's screen. Dakota, talk to us. They want to see how you manage this trade.
Yeah, I closed one off here. It was lower 440s, and it's just this is the low. I don't mind taking one off, maybe one off to the holding. Just 4 days. See if we can break through these 30s. That's going to be big if we can break through these 30s.
Yep.
Then
Looking for a bounce.
overnight lows. I've been waiting.
We got a buy zone down there still that I've been looking at for a while.
Yeah, we're
Right here.
blue. New session low.
And then we got this trend line.
Nice mid break fashion as well. See if we can get
Goes all the way down to here from 21st of April.
and what a
So I mean, we could bounce on that, I think.
very first trades. I don't have to look
We could bounce here, and then this support line we could bounce. So if we're going to move that much today, I don't know. 278 points today.
ES trying to sell off.
Damn, man, that would have been 1,800.
Guys.
Should have held it. Should have held it. All right.
Yeah,
Look for the bounce.
appreciate you, Greg. Nice trade.
Looking for this type of formation right here. A consolidation and then a bounce.
433 is I'd be low that.
That hurts. 2 trades. At least it was only a $200 loss, but damn, I missed out.
Lower. Supposing I'm at the bid as this market gets lower.
We're hitting that trend line. Let's see what we do.
Still in short two. In profit. Realized now is 500. Unrealized.
We're near that trend line right here. We could break through it, or we could hold it. We could bounce and come back up here to this VWAP. Mag 7 looks red though. Mag 7 looks red. Then I'm looking for that support zone.
I took that little trade off.
Man, that hurts my heart. That trade.
Yeah, it was a scratch. The equity stopped off. I don't want to be sure, but like that.
So
Should have held.
is
Lesson learned.
Yep.
Another one off that. Oh,
Very nice.
That's that overnight low. Overnight low.
no new lows.
Plus 400. Yeah, I'm out. 3,000. And I'm gonna go ahead and end it. Go ahead and end it because lock me out.
Snaps.
So
Hell
I
yeah,
got it flat.
Coda.
5,700.
So
Bounced on that trend line.
I don't need to talk quick. I don't need to talk quick because of that. I was also commenting in the chat and saying Coda's on tilt. I'm not getting back at faders or anything like that. But I think that was a perfect example of having an idea and continuing to execute the idea within your risk budget.
In that formation I drew earlier that I've seen before where we do this and then we curl and we drop. Look at that.
Or over leveraging when it doesn't work out because you get frustrated. Or you never sized up. You never switch sides. You said I'm either going to take shorts, I'm going to hit my risk button for the day, and then profit from it. Which is a tough thing to do.
Bouncing on that trend line. I just don't think we're strong enough to pop up today.
That's not tilt. It might look like tilt because we don't have the
We bounced on all this congestion. And that would have been a good trade. Too soon. It's grabbing liquidity and it's going to come back down after it comes up to here. Maybe. So we cleared those candle wicks, like you said. We could reject here.
Oh, fade to go to Fridays? Back to that with that era?
No. I was
Oh, that day.
Now the Mag 7's starting to look a little bit, I don't know. I do not know.
That charity is one of the toughest things I ever had to do.
Here's the thing though, Jack. This is the takeaway.
Bouncing on that trend line though. Seems to hold. Look at that, 5 minute.
Actually, with that emerging
40 seconds left.
trades over the last
Covered nine, nine three quarters. It's nine to zero.
damn, son. 19,450 last trade. Look at that. It's around over there, right around 19,400. Don't, not doing a whole heck of a lot. Hang on, Spirit.
Dakota, was that a 3-bar reversal? No, 2 short sets total.
There's been a lot of 3-bar reversals this week. Depends on what time frame, right? There's one out here at the 1940 level. There's a big one at each one of these.
No, continue to go down. Let's see if we break that trend line. Tesla's dropping.
Nothing down here that I see.
Apple's still on its low.
Big time frame, so this is what you want. And it's a little blocky in there, right? Nice 3-bar reversals.
Go down that support area.
Yeah, I think we can break the 2100 and then go up all the way from here. And then push.
What up, Lee? Yeah, good job. And also, hey, the trader guys, this is why I love the lock up game. Right? You know, you get done for the day. You're done trading, trader guy, right? So you're just going, let's you hang with us, trader guy.
What's that TV count?
Let's look this up. Let's see. How's TM this? Euro close, 15 minutes. That's not scheduled for the day, guys. This is plenty of beer talk for Monday. Some people love, and it loves TM. Truly loves. Open for a weekend, of course. Lunchbox trading.
May drop again.
All, and it's Monday. Again, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Every week game. That's the top for TV. People have pop quiz. Pop quiz, you ask? What is it? What's PTO? It's a winner take additional entry. Additional checking forms. Fantasy season 3.
All right, it's almost to your time. It's almost 11:30.
Before we roll that up above 11:30.
Let's look at this J desk now. This thing should be multiple.
Maybe.
Perfect
Yeah,
challenge.
man.
It challenged everyone this weekend.
You're starting to do the New York Times crossword puzzles. Easy on Mondays. A little bit more difficult on Wednesdays and Fridays. You're just all in. Had a tough week.
Gold looks like it's gonna go back up some more.
Insider call, pitching and complaining in chat. Oh, just crushing it. They're crushing. It's crazy. Well, as you know, they have a winner today. So let's, ease into the weekend. Top quiz, 1 p.m. Central Time. Pacific Central.
JR, I want to talk about something real fast. Kuga makes a good point. So think about either shooting for home runs or daily loss runs. I think a lot of traders do. And I tell traders all the time, you need to put a daily loss limit for yourself, something that you are comfortable with. You see Barron doing Friday, right? His daily loss limit is 5.5, $100. And he's on
We're breaking it.
trade. He's a
Man, I
stack
feel like it's gonna break down.
daily loss limit is exactly what you call it. A limit that you're willing to lose. Okay? You should never have that where you get emotional. You know, you get 5,000 and maybe you have your $2,000, and the worst case scenario in your day is that you're losing. I think that daily loss limit is there to keep you from losing. Can you imagine a shitty number using your daily loss limit?
So your daily loss limit should be something that
All the Mag 7's dropping.
bring back following the next game, next trade day, or next 2 trading days.
All right, this is the first time we came down to this level.
Also, it's controversial. Never hit the daily loss limit.
19400s.
Which doesn't apply to 99.9% of people.
That sounds like some
I agree
sounds
though.
like logic in there, but anyway.
Broke 19400s.
For your daily loss limit, something big
We're gonna bounce. We're gonna drop.
match your process and match your trade size. When you're trading 1 to 3 micros and you have a $50,000 daily loss limit, there's a math. You shouldn't be losing 50,000 micros in a normal condition market, of course. But if you're trading 1 to 3 micros, I'm losing $50,000 in a daily loss limit. And again, it depends on how aggressive and what realistic you are as a trader and what you're comfortable with.
Holding on
All right, we broke that trend line.
Let's go there, ES.
Guys, I got a question here in chat. Hank's asking, what percentage of your account should be your daily loss limit? Seeing what percentage is. I know we talked about it a lot.
Coming up to retest that trend line.
Risk tolerance.
Coach Paul saying. Coach Paul's a good one. I go to coaches.
Coming back
12%,
up.
12%, and he said you should never hit it. Coach Paul, trades at the, and that's the oh shit, everything just went wrong. I'm the worst trader ever. That should be your stuff, but he said he uses 12% and has been consistently for the past 2
Yeah.
years. But if we're, and that's with the emotional maturity to say, hey, I'm down 5%, you can cut it. And you should be a lot less than that for most traders. Because that's a lot to take. Ooh, big size on the NASDAQ here.
What do you got?
Hold on a second. Where do the prices at?
Here we go.
Four
Upside or
lots,
downside?
4 lots, upside. 600 lot. 410s, 610.
Yep. 21.
New lows just sitting there.
New lows, yes. No, new lows in NASDAQ. 21, go.
All right, we're in that support area. My paper account's going to get filled. It just got filled. I put on 4 contracts here. Got cashed out here. Here's that zone.
Yeah, keep your orders there, sure, but
See if we break through it.
All right, as we're walking by, have you asked in level I talked about earlier? Move it down to about a minute today.
Moved it up actually. 600, down to 600.
I have a regular shelf. It's weird.
Yeah, we have that.
Yeah, we're just telling how amazing of a cover that was. It was trading 450s, and then this market. But Hank, you're locked out. Is that up? What do you have? 3 grand today?
Yeah.
We got support at 19304.
Dollars in 357. Just new lows broken there. Tilt is 70% short the ES, now 69% short gold.
Guys, if we do see, I mean, as the situation play out, are you the one that you're looking at, Jay?
Yeah, yeah, I was looking at 2
On this, we should not have taken the low today right there, but
Yes is coming to a level.
that's
55.1650. VWAPs are all pointing down hard.
yeah. I mean, I feel like if it gets anywhere near down there, it's gonna try and take the lows today. Yep.
No.
55.25 last trade ES, NASDAQ 19,358.
19230. 19240.
341.
We have to break this level. That's down here.
Brokerage account survey. Go fill it out.
240.
Fill that out. Put your feedback on that. Link at the top of the chat. This will keep going for a little bit longer. Let's hit that button.
Man, Microsoft's dropping.
12,000 likes.
I feel like going short now is too late
Oh, right back. It's a straight check. Thank you.
because it could just pop up.
Hit something accidentally out of that trade and put back in on call. Yeah.
Hey, Ron, I'm calling out here. Logic 12, let's call it back in.
We're gonna go for these lows here.
I mean, we could reverse right here. The hourly. Check out the hourly. Look at this. So if we stay above this blue line right here, it would be a higher low, higher low, higher low if we bounce here, right? If we break this level, the next area would be here. But, and then we have a higher high, higher high, higher high, higher high. I mean, it's rounding out. So we could have a small pullback today and tomorrow. Broke through that support area. $19,300. Still dropping. That short, man, that initial short position. Could have got paid. Except I'm paying the market. Market is not paying me. 3 minutes left on this 5 minute candle. People trying to catch a falling knife.
Reference level doesn't mean it's a good or bad spot to take a trade. It does represent risk. We've also got the value of gold just below that as well. Kind of in a dead of acceptance play here, so
Euro is closed. No, it's not engulfing, so I don't know.
I don't know what point it's traded, especially with the equity chart. But yeah, I mean, technically it's right. Oh, that's on the moving average. It looks like we kind of traded above the top here. Couldn't trade 33.50s.
get your
Break it up a little bit there, Owen.
I think it's fine. I should apologize, but my question was, where's your good one?
That would have been
We're live, Eddie. We're check.
pretty good position to get into.
Well, thanks for checking that. Check it there. So what's the deal up there? Not gonna take it with full size. It's a monotone trade. Little daytime trade. Looks like a double top on the 30-minute.
Zooming all the way out to the daily chart, and it starts looking a little different here with the daily going back a little lower. I'm looking at NASDAQ as well, and
Okay.
I think okay, one right
Minute
here
left. That could be a 3-bar reversal.
is if the NASDAQ can get back below that nice around these 250 something closing, if we end up closing below where I say 219, I got a 3-bar reversal on the daily. I think we can easily be in for a leg down on this if this does not move. And we get possibility zooming out though.
But we'll recap here pretty shortly.
So yeah,
Budget is great trade, guys.
There we go.
a little more recap on that you call it. Ooh, 20 minutes or so after that. Get into the house meeting after that. Beautiful top step after that. John London himself.
Hey,
This is
Dakota,
coming and gone. Yeah.
I have a question for you. Just a Gamer 48 saying, what helps you decide to build a position and add it to your trades? What's the green light on that one?
So it's based off of a setup, right? I look at the 5 minute chart. I do a top down analysis on higher time frames, and I have an overall setup. We currently moving
5 minute didn't break. We could go down some more.
we got in a short up here, and I was mentioning it testing the overnight lows. And then before that, we closed it out, and I went what we call the early alpha position. I bet these things that are short, but for the top part of it, it was finally taking me down. Got me nice and whack, and I was looking for this short of whack, and looking for that confirmation down towards to test these overnight lows. Unless it's going really crazy, obviously, it's so hard to expect big move like this with NASDAQ. I'm just looking for these overnight lows.
I don't think there's any point to trade when we're in this area right here.
I'm over here watching on the long term daily chart for
I think we could chop in this zone
not many, and then as I start to
over here.
structure technicals on this long term daily chart, we signal, okay, we're reversing, maybe a couple bar reversal, consolidation, and then a breakdown. So here's one example where we're just kind of holding this, and we break down, get into a short with right loss as well, and then trying to just add as I'm seeing this market structure start to sell off, and then finally it worked out on this final sell off here when
All right, we're in that zone. We could reject in the zone area. Right here. We could come back up and revisit this trend line and reject, or we could just reject inside the zone and come back down since it's possibly could fail. It was support for a while, broke above it, we maintained above it, and now we could possibly break down from this area. Yeah, quite possibly. See if we, this is a 1,000 tick trend. I'm seeing what the 1,000 tick does at this trend line. Which rejecting in this area would be rejecting in that zone, that green box. But it's noon, right? We could move up at noon, we could move down at noon. Trump could tweet something. Where's that orange line? Did I delete it? Yeah, I deleted it. Low of the day, maybe? I'll be right back. The 1,000 is breaking. We're in a low volume area. Right here. We could pop up to here and reject. Damn, dude. 70 points. We're working back up to this trend line. Could be a possible trade off of rejection off this trend line. We broke through it. We're retesting it.
Where you've gone after something, Chad, but obviously it's just like, all right, are you
30 points more.
on your VIP? That occurred here. Well, I remember you. I remember you talking trash to me.
Yeah, Bill Black. Where are you at, Bill Black?
There we go.
I was before he was on my VIP feed. I don't know if that's that or there's another Bill Black out there, but yeah, first time you're on slow. After back and forth. He's on my VIP feed, but it's never been to the extent where it's just all trash talk and it actually good constructive back and forth doubt between this investor and the VIP. They go after the VIP and Bill Black. I like that constructive pullback. And then you've got grass in the chat. That's where it's going to get into that right now. So we're just about this whole it's too much right now.
Where's that? 420.
There is opportunity, for us to get better.
Yeah, roughly.
Sometimes if we say something and it's not clear, maybe I can explain it a little better. We talked about that before. It's just like, hey, this guy, he's an idiot. But we all are sometimes.
It's good to be anonymous. Just
On Twitter.
You can connect your trader reports with their YouTube handles.
See what Chad. Good, good.
Could be a rejection.
Well, gold is off
I'm going to short on the paper account.
10 a.m. Central to about 9:45 a.m. Central.
We got the EMA below us.
About $13 last trade, 33.30 for gold. Yes. Chop, 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 and we saw a sell-off out of 25.13. Backwards numbers. This is 55, 29, 55, 19. This is the where we sell off. It's risky. You can't really get there. Personally, but just yeah, no, with inflation's popping up. This is kind of trade. It's messy. You know that the president is going to be moving.
We're bouncing off that EMA.
Reports in the week earlier. We'll see what the president declared what he calls with safe on parking.
Okay. Yeah, Barkley one heck of a bat to me. Just hurts me. Hurts my back watching those.
Safe on Charles Barkley.
I'm not picking on Charles actually.
Oh,
Short position work. That was the heat I took.
Popped up to those 400s.
220.
That's it.
And stop that.
Last trade in 2000.
Microsoft's dropping. Can we come back down to 19,230, 250? 1,000 tick chart. We're still holding above that trend. We were under it, then we broke above it. We could easily break down to here. And we could also bounce up to here. And we're almost at noon. How hot is it outside? 75? We're coming down.
Nice that guy.
Sounds like he turned into a grinder like that.
We broke that trend. I'm gonna go to another short on the paper account.
Curious, they should have been a giveaway. Shorting the pit, shorting the Erlang. Let's see if we want to take another push lower here. This is a bear flatter, consolidating, making a base up at 517 last trade from 513.
Is this the noon reversal? Nope, not yet. Is this the noon reversal?
You got insider information, Jack.
We're gonna go this way now.
Alright, now we got some. Oh, the big board. Oh, I love the big board. One day big board, especially out here with Florida hot streaks as well. Before I throw to JD, one more time to top the chat. Brokerage account survey. I gotta do something easily. Brokerage account survey. Please go fill that out. Fill that out. Elsewhere if you chime in. Sue. That's all I'll say. That being said, JD, big board hot streaks. Which one are we doing first?
Do hot streaks first. Andre, I gotta know. I'm so curious. I've been thinking about this all morning. So MP is now part owner of a racehorse now, even though in Derby. When did he get involved in this? Was it like last week, months ago? Did someone approach him a week before they conducted Derby?
What was these?
Offer him shares of the horse? Who's Merced? This looks like a JT type of thing.
You have breeding rights. He makes a good call for breeding rights.
Right.
Cool, maybe. Our answers to that, yeah. Sam and Digital.
All right.
Just curious. I gotta figure out some of this stuff. I mean, it seems like a lame.
Is this a fake pop?
Pundit trader hot streaks. Where are we at? All right, Richard still in the 200.
Man, I want to go long now.
Friday, 47 days for 99.61. Yorgi, another 202 bucks for Yorgi now 3 days for 1,120.
Jesus, the 5-minute candle. Let's see if we could break that level. I think this would be a good reversal, maybe. Oh man, damn, come on, don't fake me out. I'm gonna go long 2 on the paper account just to satisfy myself. This could be a good 5. Well, it's not engulfing, but damn, all the indices, all the Mag 7 looks bullish right now. Like it's hit its bottom on the day.
For the top 25 traders at Top Step, top 25 live fund traders here at the bottom. No change in the top names for Friday. Crypto CFD, SPY Doge, CODA, EVA, Infinity, 1%
All right, 1,000 ticks rejecting that level. 5 minute says still good. 45 seconds. Let's see if we bounce off the EMA. We touched the EMA. 20 seconds left on this 5 minute candle. Okay, that would have faked me out. 16 seconds.
So anyway, we're on time here. Get your cameras ready, take your screenshots. Really short, quick boards for Monday. Make sure you tag us on social. We post it on social. What on you?
Real quick, Anne Marie is in the chat. Haven't seen her in a while. And birthday of Bobby.
New 5 minute candle. Did that fake a lot of people out?
Both great horse you got.
Filled.
Like a little gray goose. Chris Wins the horse.
One contract. That was good.
All right, we got oh, we're coming up on time. Man, oh man, they move fast, fast, fast. Holy hell. All right, we got
Order filled.
up next. Extended shot, 24 down, 5 on 24. Locky. Alfred, up 2,000 bucks. Over here, 4,100. Jack, my man. Yay. With that being said, all right, not to get the topic started. Jack, over to Mel, sir. You've got the equity check-in coming up shortly. That's all I'll say about that. For you, we got coming up next. Top Step TV, markets are starting to move. Let's go.
Glad I didn't hold on to that long. That was a fake out. It's bringing... Alright, we got to break this green candle wick right here. Retest the day's low. Definitely have a bearish pendant going on. Yeah, I mean, that was a fake out. Good job, buddy. I'm not convinced yet. It might want to reverse. It could also come down to here before it reverses. We're down almost 1%. That's not bad.
I'm Steve Kathan. Proclaiming success at the southern border, the White House says President Trump will sign 2 executive orders today to back up his immigration crackdown.
The first one is aimed at strengthening immigration enforcement.
To pursue criminals and protect innocent citizens.
White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt.
The second EO is centered around protecting American communities from criminal aliens.
She says it will direct the Attorney General and Homeland Security Secretary to publish a list of sanctuary cities the administration says obstruct the enforcement of federal immigration laws. Stacey Lynn, CBS News, the White House.
The Kremlin's announced a 3-day ceasefire next month in Ukraine to coincide with Moscow's World War II commemorations. Ukraine's foreign minister, who sought a 30-day ceasefire, said
Breaking that trend.
CBS's Charlie Daggett at the Pentagon.
This will be a welcome development if it is to hold.
Did the point and control move at all? Nope, still up there at 19,510. That was a good short, man. See, we're hitting the day low.
CBS News contributor Delia Gallagher in Rome says that leaves a lot of time for discussions ahead of time.
We're hitting that support level, and then we have 19,240 level
Until then, to talk to each other in dinners and informal meetings, and that's
down here.
important for them because they have to get together to get a
Like a break, test, drop down to here and bounce. I don't know. Break in. Fake out short. Not where you got in, where I'm looking at right now.
On the weather map, CBS News meteorologist David Parkinson says parts of Minnesota, Iowa, and Wisconsin are in line for potentially nasty storms today.
4 out of 5 on the severe weather index. It is likely that we will see several tornadoes that could be long tracks, that could be EF2.
Buy there and put a stop there.
So potentially therefore we have a pretty serious.
I'm gonna pretend that's what I'm gonna do. Let's see. Buy here. Put a stop there. I have a feeling it's gonna take my stop out, so we'll see. We will see. Right here. Bought this low. I have a stop down here. Let's put it there. 800. 890. 2 minis. Let's see if it pops back up. That would be a play I would play. Normally I would short this breakout and then get destroyed. So let's play the long at the bottom. The 5-minute looks bearish.
From the suburbs back to the big city for an NFL franchise.
DC Mayor Muriel Bowser said the city and the Washington Commanders have reached an agreement to build a new stadium on the site of RFK Stadium, which is being demolished in a process that could take 2 years. She posted a video narrated by team legend Joe Theismann.
The time is now, and let's bring Washington back to DC.
The team's much maligned current home in nearby
And close to getting stopped out.
important stadiums in the league.
It's touching that support.
Since 1997, Christopher Cruz, CBS News, Washington.
A trial in Paris has started over the 2016 heist that saw armed robbers tie up Kim Kardashian and her bedroom and steal millions of dollars worth of jewelry. 10 people are charged with robbery and kidnapping. 2 have
Go all the way down to here.
Kardashian's lawyer says she will testify in person. Steve Kennington, CBS News.
Support 1 hit.
From the world of politics to the world of business, this is Balancing Power. Live from Washington, D.C.
New day low.
It's the Monday edition. Lawmakers coming back to Washington for
I think we're going to come down to here.
White House begins celebrating the first 100 days milestone. Lawmakers had more questions about trade and tariffs. But back
Stopped out.
conversations today as we're joined by Bloomberg politics editor Taylor Davison with
And it's going to go up.
Craig Young at Ipsos, who will have analysis from our political panel. Bloomberg politics contributors Jeannie Sheehan and Rick Davis are with us as we balance both ends of Pennsylvania Avenue on a Monday in Washington. We start, as always, on Wall Street on the fastest show in politics with Charlie Pellet in New York. His check on the markets. Charlie, you're up.
Cover, we are at the close of the day right now. The Dow, the S&P, NASDAQ, all in the red right now. Investors racing for a deluge of corporate earnings and key economic data sending stocks lower. S&P right now down 44. That is a drop of 0.8%. Dow Industrials down.
See what gold's doing.
Decline now of 0.3%. NASDAQ now down by 211.
Moving back up.
1.2%. NASDAQ 100 index also down by 1.2%. The 10-year 4.23%. The 2-year 3.70%.
Come down this blue line.
And West Texas Intermediate crude down 1.8%, 61.86 per barrel of WTI. As for Washington, tariffs and market recovery, and the yield curve is U.S.
I mean,
JP Morgan Chase.
since that's the top over here, and we bounced off that top, but here there's no top to bounce off of. We may break through that blue line and come down to here. Man, you're short play. If you held on, I just need one good trade. That's it. Just one. Just one.
All right, Charlie, good to see you, my friend, and thank you for being with us here on the Monday edition of Balancing Power on Bloomberg Radio, on the satellite radio channel 121, and on YouTube. If you dare see us in the studio, search Bloomberg Business News Live and catch our live stream.
Projected that area.
From New York to DC.
broke this long trend line, came up to try to touch it, reversed from it. And there's that other pattern that I keep seeing where we come down and then we curl and we drop.
That surround it, not including the President of the United States. And I mention this because it's not lost on me. When the full call time dropped this morning at the White House and the press secretary, Caroline Levitt, calls
New
a press
low.
conference, the White House press briefing at 8:30 in the morning, knowing that people might be peeking out of one eye. But I'll tell you what, it was full when she showed up with Tim Hogan, the border czar, to start what is essentially a rolling celebration of the first 100 days, right? We're almost there. He's going to be speaking tomorrow night, big rally in Michigan to mark the occasion. Immigration is the narrative, if you will, the story that's scrutiny being pushed by the White House, starting before the opening bell. Here's the press secretary for a short time.
We're working around the clock. The trade team is working all day. I was on the phone late last night with Secretary Lutnick. I was on the phone this weekend as well with Secretary Bessent. I mean, the entire team is working 24/7 to get these trade deals done. And I think you'll be hearing more about them this week. I don't want to get ahead of the trade team or the president announcing potential deals, but certainly I can assure the American public that this administration is full speed ahead.
Did she say trade deals? I thought we were talking immigration today. John Hogan certainly was. Mass deportations, part of the president's first 100-day agenda. Trade deals, not so much. This is going to take a lot more than 100 days. We did see the Treasury Secretary making interviews, making the rounds this morning, talking about progress, but making it very clear that we don't have a framework, not even with our nearest Asian partners, never mind the likes of China. So we have huge questions going into the second 100 days before it hits border politics head on for the year. And that's great to see. Get back to reality for a couple now moments. That's good. We're down like 340 points. Eggs. Zach, eggs. Eggs with toast. Trade or Jay? I don't know, dude. Trump? China? Yeah, some shit about China. China. Some shit about China. Did you retest the win report? Friday's low. You think it's going that much lower, Nate? I mean, at this point, what's another bogey?
We have over 600 vendors worldwide. There's a lot on our plate. Way too many emails. We'll go with Jay next.
I think we're just so close to this level down here, this area right here, to come down and touch. That's what I think. I think we're so close to that area that we're going to hit it. Palantir's dropping a little bit. Not that it has a much sway in the Nasdaq, but
Keep on showing signs of bottoming. I tried to bounce it and it won't do it. So another trade. It gave me some signs of bottoming and it wouldn't go. Right now I'm looking for a little higher low right here. Looking for a little higher low. Right? If they don't like before they sell to this yellow line, I think it has to go up before they go down. That's my thought. But they keep on just grinding down. If they do that, I mean, they could create another.
all right, getting close to that time where it's going to start going the other direction.
What? Looking for uptrend trade. What's that?
1.2% down.
Where's the number? That leads to Friday close, right?
Is this a fake?
Yeah, I attempt to go long here, but I'm looking for some kind of higher low here, right? Friday's low, 32 is coming at 221 here. So they do a little higher low here, they can pop here. So I mean, they could go up here and reject, but I like here.
I still think it's going to come down here before it goes up, but man, it could go up now. Well, we could reject right here too. I usually get faked out on that candle. I'm going to go long on the paper account and see if I'm faked out or not. That's what I'm playing. Now what I want to see is I want to see a bounce above this pivot point and then come back down on the pivot point.
Yeah, I see Jeff saw that video, but some people ran a backtest on it. It's like 53%. I saw it today, man. I was like, oh, interesting. Everybody's talking about it. It's the next one. So.
5 minute. Okay, we got 3 minutes left on this candle. Good job, bud. 20%. If only I was patient. Let's see if we... Damn. It was a long...
For us to conquer and to conquer. 325 and 335 is our target.
All right, let's see if we test this support level. What time is it? 12. 2 minutes left on this candle. Man, Brazil's meeting with China.
Warriors, there is no substitute for victory.
All right, man. I'll see you if you're getting off. That was a good play.
Filled.
Yeah, I was thinking about it. If this breaks this support level, I'll close it out and head home.
Filled. Filled.
All right. That was it. All right, I'm going to turn it off for today. Today was a bad day. And I guess I'll try again tomorrow. And it's going to bounce here. No, it's not. It's going to go down. It's going to do whatever the opposite that I want to do to it. So I'm glad you're in the positive. And I'll come back tomorrow and try to trade the market. All right, buddy. I'll see you later. You guys, thanks for watching, whoever watched, and I'll talk to you later. Have a good one, Pawn.